Lonesome children would, I suppose, invent cruel games. I was a lonesome child myself, an untouchable. Today I recall the insect's predicament with a sense of shame and sorrow. But I was not so sensitive then. The little creature was my slave, and I, its master, could kill it at my will. Of the lowborn, it was decreed by Manu, the lawgiver, they shall possess nothing. They shall live only to serve their masters. They shall dress in the garments of the dead. I am one of the fortunate ones. I have traveled this far to gain an individual identity. Thanks to Mahatma Gandhi, thanks to freedom, we have set out to realize the dream of equality. There are others besides me enjoying the advantages of government scholarships and job reservations. Sons of sweepers, scavengers, cobblers. They are no longer the untouchables they were. Yes, things are changing for the better. We, or at least some of us, can look forward to a life of decency. But my mind is still not free from its ancient fears and forebodings. I continue to exalt and crush myself between hope and despair. The more you all despised me, the more I despised myself. I was with you, and yet I remained a contemptible stranger to myself. The indignities were hard reality. The ideas of love and compassion lay buried in myth and legend. As you sow, so will you reap. But we sowed for you, and all we reaped was bonded labor, eternal serfdom, peonage. That was our fate. Isn't one born in the lower scale because of past sins? And isn't it the duty of the lowborn to redeem himself for a better birth by serving the Dvijas, the twice-born? These are the edicts of your ancient law.
Kalawa, Luises. Mantia, Chases. Kamali, Charses.
That's how you would have us pay for our sins. Live on a pittance on an island of disdain. Even the village well is like a hangman's scaffold to us. Origins of the caste system. Amazing that an aberration of the human mind should have survived so many centuries. We live in a land of democracy and secularism, with fundamental rights guaranteed to all. But the ordinances of Manu still prevail. The high-born are still the self-styled elect of the caste hierarchy, and we, nothing but dirt. Do you know what it means to be an untouchable? It is like being condemned to the land of the dead. It is not the menial work or the poverty. It is the scorn of the high-born that burns our souls. Untouchability is an offense punishable by law, but your barber wouldn't touch our faces even with a razor. The Panchayat, the symbol of newfound village democracy. Does this body have Harijan members? Why, surely. But they represent segregation, true to tradition. We retire to our segregated slums when the day is done. We talk among ourselves of our fate and our future. How can our fate be worse? How can our future be better? The state makes the laws, but do the laws mean anything to you? Will you ever confirm them? From that area of darkness to here is indeed a great distance. But wherever I am, my mind flashes the fear and trembling of a low-born's existence. What thoughts fill the minds of others, I wonder? Here I am with my own group. One cannot have this protection always. In villages, the Harijans live in terror and in misery. They are driven out of their lands. Their huts are burnt. Where will they go without their country? Where will the country go without them? March towards socialism, secularism, equality. To the banished, the freedom of the wasteland, the socialism of poverty, the equality of the dead. should we turn to other gods. But can one god succeed where the other has failed? Our cry has been heard by many, our plight understood by some, but their voices do not pierce the stone wall of prejudice. The anonymity of the town offers a refuge, but I must return to the village to get the feel of reality. Do the mud walls still guard the same old social order, or have things changed, even slightly, in the 25 years of freedom? The old order, it seems, will never change. Time stands still here, a bottomless cesspool of tradition, stagnant for 3,000 years. Even a dog can go near the well, but not the Harijans. They must keep their distance and wait for mercy. Ah, there lies my slave island, silent as ever. No fires here, no smell of sulfur, only silence. The same old story. A Harijan was allotted a piece of land and had the foolish courage to take possession. Did any of you go to the police or the panchayat? A great help that would be. Or have you forgotten? No, I haven't forgotten. But must this happen? Must religion and reason be carried to such grotesque extremes and then be destroyed? The law? There is a law against untouchability, as there are also laws against violence and corruption. But here, in this moon-swept rural expanse, the law is neither a feeling nor a presence. I continue to live like a stranger in my own home. I must assert my rights, the non-violent strength of my people. I must begin to live in a world of sunlight and fresh water with you.
मांगी नावन केवट आना कहे तुम्हार मर्म मैं जाना चरण कमल रज कहाँ सब कही मानुष करन मूर कछु अहि नाव मांगी किंतु केवट नहीं लाया और ये कहा कि मैं आपका देश भरता हूँ।
The law and God behind me. I shall walk into his house, not as an unknown stranger, but as a known untouchable.
सूर्य को छूते ही सुंदर नारी हो गई तब फिर काठ तो पत्थर से अधिक कठिन नहीं होता। मेरी नौका भी उनकी सी हो जाए, वो नाव के उनके ही मार्फत हो जाए। मेरी प्रतिपालम सब परिवारों
You must accept me as one of you. I am one of you. We have a promise to keep, you and I. We have to realize our country's destiny together.